first thing we like to say is whenever structure you give to a child, you should be very clear about what you expect. And don't worry about the timing, or learning time they're gonna have. They probably will learn, some of them will learn fast, some of them will not learn that fast. So I'm gonna show with them here the first moves we should know in level 1 that you prepare the child for the transitions between one move and another move. First one you're gonna do will be the break ball rolling with the ball, as an example. And the move starts that way. We hold the ball this way. My hand is straight, same line of my knee that's on the floor, and the other hand is on this side. I lift this leg, and my hands should touch the ball. So I'm gonna roll over my shoulder, land on the floor with this leg, this leg, the knee pointing up, and this leg bend this way, and afterwards, slap the mat. So I hold the ball again, same position. My arm is never that way, it's always pointing forward. Hold the ball on this side, lift this leg near the floor, my face holding the ball because I don't want to hit my head on the floor. So that's why I want to roll over my shoulder. So in one more time, I roll my shoulder slow without hitting my head on the floor and slap the mat. So that should be done sometimes to the child get used to this motion. And also it's good to get used to fall and roll on the ground. So let's show now this drill, the children in action. This drill you're going to do, it's very important for the children to learn. You got to help them with the takedowns they're going to learn in the future. Remember, everything you learn in this level helps them with the transitions they're going to be doing in the future. So this one is slapping the floor. So we start first, guys sitting on the floor, okay? And we stretch our arms this way. We're going to tuck our chin in not to bite our tongues. And we're gonna move our legs up, roll over our back, and slap the mat alongside our body. Great. Let's do it a couple more times. Good job, guys. Great. Now, the second step of this drill, we're gonna squat. We're gonna do the same thing with our chin, same thing with the arms, roll over our back, slap the mat. Great job. Good job, guys. Very nice. Okay, in the next step, that would be a warm-up. Some days, we're going to stand up, stretch our arms, bend our knees, tuck them in. Guys, it was a great warm-up, right?
Yes, sir.
All right, thank you. The next drill we're going to do is very important for transitions in escaping from some situations. You teach them how to roll backward properly without hurting their neck. So I want to do a demonstration how that should be done. We look to sit this way, you stretch your arm and look to your hand all the time while you're doing the drill. Now, you roll backwards, still look into your hand, put your other hand on the floor, like that, roll backward, keep looking, put your hand on the floor, and then you're gonna roll in a very comfortable way. You're not hurting your neck, you're rolling over your shoulder. You ended up doing this, put your shoulder on the floor, and that's how you're gonna roll. So, one more time, you sit, look to your hand, never look forward, look to your hand to do this drill, and roll backwards, put your other hand on the floor, and then be ready. So I would like to ask you guys, you two, to do this, to show to the camera. Okay, you guys are going to be doing right after them here. Right. So you guys are going to have an stretch your right arm, look to your right hand, and please roll backwards. Good. Keep going, guys. All the way till you get there. Come on, guys. Sit right here. Together. Same position. All right. Go. Look to your arm. Look to your hand. Roll toward your hand. There you go. Good job, guys. Okay, there's another very important drill, which is bridging. That will help them to escape from a lot of situations, feel comfortable, and not get anxious whenever they are in a kind of weird situation. So I'm going to show now how we do this motion. It's called bridge. So I'm going to be on the floor with my feet close to my hips to allow me to move my belly up better. Then I'm going to bring my elbow close to my body, move my hips up. The weight of my body is going to be supported by my shoulders and my feet, just that. And this hand is going to go diagonally above my head to this side. Put the palm of my hand on the floor, and then I come back, and I go to the other side, and do the same thing. So it's a fun drill to do, and allow the children to get used to this motion. And I assure you, they're going to get very creative in using this drill, not just in the ways that you wanted them to use, but showing these options for them to use their bodies. They're going to show you how creative they are in using that too. I'd be surprised. Guys, I would like you to spread yourselves, okay, sitting here, and let's try to do that I just showed you, okay? So let's go. Good. Let's try to go a little faster. Okay. Good. Good. Make sure you have your hips, your feet close your hips. Good. So that way you move better and faster, and it's not uncomfortable. Good. Good. Good job. Okay, the next drill is very important. I would say is the core of Brazilian Jiu-Jitsu. You need that to do arm bars, skates. I mean, it's a lot of things that you're going to learn in the future of this series. And I'd like to share with you guys how we can do that, how we learn, how you teach actually children how to do that. There's a very fun way to start, and then it's amazing how they get it on their own. So I would like to have your help, Hanson. Can you lay down here? Move your head that direction. So the hip skate we're going to do, we're going to be doing that together with a partner actually. So my leg should be always in the same level of the partner that's on the floor. So he's going to turn both of his hands to one of my legs, and he's going to bend this knee up. Okay, then bend his neck down, bend his leg down, bend his knee up. He needs his foot on the floor to make sure he has traction enough with this foot to move his hips away. Now I walk toward his belt, and he changes the position, switching knees. And I walk again to the other side, and he changes the position, switching his knees, and he pushes again out. I put my foot on the floor on the other side, the same level of his belt, giving him option for him to do and learn how, the move. Then I put my foot on the other side again, he switches again, and then you help him to move again and again his hips. So, thank you for your help. Now I would like you guys to show what we just did, okay? And let's go slow to show the camera what you guys do. Good. Great job. Keep going, guys. I think you can increase the speed now. Seems like you guys understood really well. Good job. Very nice. And sometimes you have to go back and explain them again. Be patient, and they will learn this move. It's really fun and easy to do. The goal here is to help them to do that on their own. But they have to get used to the motion, in a way, and then they're going to get to do it themselves. Thank you guys very much. Now, after showing the previous drill, good way to see, their development in this, they learn the motion, is to allow them to do that without a partner. So that's what we're going to do now. Okay, guys, let's show, if you guys learn what you just saw, you're going to do by yourselves. Okay, let's try to escape from here to there. Good job, guys. That's it. You got it. Keep going. Nice. Very nice. Great. Very nice. Very nice. Very coordinated. You guys are conscious. Sometimes in the beginning they might be unconscious. And so as a structure, you should go and help that child, with patience, and he will get exactly what you want him to do. Okay, guys, thank you very much for your help. That was great. Okay, another very interesting thing to include in the classes is the self-defense in Brazilian Jiu-Jitsu. So I'm going to have a help for one of my students to show you guys simple things they can do, and sometimes they can be victims of that, and they know what to do. So we can have help. So whenever someone is trying to choke you, holding you here, the person sometimes gets desperate, but they don't know what to do. So you guys have just realized one thing. All I have is 2 thumbs against his neck. The way he can escape is moving one of his foot back and moving his head under my arms, and he's going to be out, ready to face me and defend himself, or to run. You don't know, the person that, might be having a problem. So let's try one more time in a real speed. So I'm holding, trying to choke you here. You move yourself back and run, or defend yourself if you know. Okay? Okay, one more time. Now, full speed. Trying to choke. That's pretty simple. I just had 2 thumbs against his neck. So when you don't know what to do, it can be a little complicated. Another very good self-defense move to show to the kids, it's whenever someone is trying to abduct the child or holding them with one hand. So we're going to show one hand escape. If someone is holding you this way, it's kind of hard. If I try to yank my arm out, I'm not going to be able to, because it has a pretty good grip around my wrist. And you can see the hand. It's kind of hard to escape from this way. But there is this other side that's not connected. Doesn't matter how big or small the hand is. All I gotta do is maybe twist my hand inside, close my fist, and move my thumb through this connection here, and move my arm out. It's gonna be easier and effortless. So one more time. If I'm holding here, I just twist to the way and move to here. So the same thing. If I'm holding silent, all he's gonna do is close his fist, move his thumb toward this, and see my hand's a little bigger than his hand holding me. All he's gonna do is move his thumb toward him, and he's out. I don't have the grip to hold him this way. I might could hold this way, but once he's trying to escape, using this, I don't have the grip to hold. Okay, let's do one more time. I'm holding here. Thank you. Okay, the next one you're going to do, it's very interesting as well. Another self-defense in Brazilian Jiu-Jitsu. So what you do is, if I hold both of your hands, both of my hands, your arm, how are you going to be, you're going to escape? It's kind of hard to escape, right? But I want to tell you, this is pretty simple. we use the same principle of leverage in Brazilian Jiu-Jitsu. When he holds my arm with both hands, if I try to yank it out, it's kind of hard because he has two hands holding that. But look, it's the same principle of that we saw previously, trying to choke someone with two thumbs. Keep holding very tight. So all he has here is, in fact, one thumb, other thumb. All I gotta do is hold my hand and move my arm out. He's not gonna be able to hold me. So the same thing for you. If I'm holding you here, I have one thumb, another thumb, and it seems like I'm holding you very, well, but when you move your hand over and pull your arms, you're gonna be out. I'm not gonna be able with two thumbs to hold two arms. Okay? So let's go show one more time. Very slow. I'm holding one hand, another hand, and you hold your hand, move your arm out. Let's talk now about the mount position, one of the most powerful positions in Brazilian Jiu-Jitsu. So the person is on the ground. I have my knees alongside his body and my feet almost under his body. Okay? In this position, it's really hard for this person to fight because if he tries, let's suppose, in a self-defense situation in the street, trying to punch my face, his arm doesn't reach me, but my hand reach the floor. So it's not a position for him to fight, actually. It's much trying to escape. And I have a very dominant position here. So let's show from the perspective of someone same size and age of him, what I was talking about, trying to reach the face from the bottom. I would like you to try to punch his face. You can't reach. Now, you just put your hands on the floor close to his face. So you see the person on the top has more options than the person on the ground. So this is a position that we're going to explore a lot in this series, explaining a lot of things. There are ways to escape from that, and there are ways that this person on top can do submissions and arm bars. We're going to see all that here. Okay, let's go see our first submission from the mount position, which is a choke from the mount position. So we open our opponent's gi with one hand, put 4 fingers inside the lapel, and try to go behind his head, holding pretty tight. And with this hand, instead of going over this arm, because if you do that, he's going to be able to defend. You're not going to be able to be successful trying to choke him. I'm going to use his hand under this arm. It's going to be sneaky, and when he just realizes what's going on, I have both of my hands around his neck, holding the lapel. Now I'm going to put all my weight on top of the arm that is on top, bringing my forehead to the floor, and choking him at the same time. So I'm going to choke, twisting my hands against his neck, at the same time that I'm bringing my forehead to the floor. Sometimes you don't even get on the floor because the pressure against the opponent's neck is enormous. And another thing we should always address whenever teaching submission for children is how to tap whenever they are feeling uncomfortable with any situation. It can be sometimes even mount position. Some kids feel uncomfortable. So you always should teach them how to tap. So guys, let's practice how to tap. So whenever we feel uncomfortable, that's how we should do it. Still there. Okay. Do like one hand, the other hand under your arm, 4 fingers, choke and move your forehead to the floor, moving weight against his, one more time. Push, hold, another arm tight, almost behind his head. Now you twist your arms against him and move your weight against his neck till he taps. This way, getting the submission, and whenever the child feels uncomfortable, you should always know that's okay, because whenever he taps, that will go away, and the anxiety, whatever it's causing because he's uncomfortable, will stop. So it's important to teach them for that. Okay, this drill is very important as well as a transition to help them, to teach them how to escape from some situations we're going to explore in the next level. So the drill is called UPA. both of your feet is a variation of the bridge that you did before. This time we're going to do the whole motion. For the same position here, you're going to move our hips up, move our hands to the other side, and this time we're going to go with this leg, put the knee on the floor, and bring our elbows to our knees. And it stops right here. So one more time. From here, I move up like doing the bridge you did before. Move my leg, knees on the floor, and I stop right here. That's all you're going to do. So, guys, let's try to do that. Good. Always laying on your knees. Okay, let's try one more time. Great. Bring your elbows to your knees. Great. Great. Keep your elbows. Very good. Thank you very much, guys. You did a great job. Thank you. Okay, the first control we're going to learn in this level is the guard position. Guard position is a good way to start Brazilian Jiu-Jitsu. When you have your legs around your partner, and in this position, you're pretty much the one that's in control. You can't escape. So this is the guard position. Make sure you have your legs around your partner, locking behind his back. We're going to learn how to sweep from the guard. Pendulum sweep. The opponent's on the guard. You pull both hands, one of his arms, holding the sleeve. Move his body up with both of your legs to create a slot for you to put your hand under and grab his leg. After doing that, you're going to open your legs wide this way. Kick that leg this way, keep moving his leg up and kicking under his armpit. Going for the mount position. And holding the lapel this way. Escape from the mount position. Variation number 1. Whenever he's trying to choke you, both hands holding in the middle of his arm, pushing his elbow down to your chest. Trap his foot for him not to stand that way. So you see, you neutralize all his right side. Now from here, you're going to look diagonally, your head on the floor, and move up. And right away, since he has his hand on the collar, so you can choke me, I have to push his belly away, stretch my body. I'm away from the choke, and I escape from the mount position. One simple way to pass the guard, holding the belt of your opponent or the pants, bring your elbows inside, move yourself a little bit up, put your knee between his legs, stretch the other leg. When you do that, just turn your hips to the same side of the leg that's up. That's going to open the hips. Push it down. Put your hand under the armpit, your knee over his other leg, his hand under his head, and then you go for the side control. Keep this knee close of your opponent's hips. Single leg takedown. You have to make sure to teach the child that he is able to touch the opponent. Of course, by extending the arm to see if the distance is all right. In the future, they will know already, without touching. So you're gonna choose which foot you're gonna, have in front of you. This foot is gonna be the one that the knee, the leg is gonna be the one that the knee is gonna bend between his legs. So you see the space is enough. Put your knee between his legs and the other foot parallel to my knee. The one hand between his legs, holding behind the leg, holding his knee. And I'm gonna use my neck to push him to that side and use this leg. You're gonna hold his leg and move his leg, his heel up right here as well. Pushing, holding him down, keeping his leg this way. Another different choke from the mount position, thirst choke. You hold with 4 fingers his lapel. It's not going to believe that the grip you have is wrong. Put one thumb on the other lapel. Pull this lapel up and push against his throat. It's enough for him to tap. The escape for the previous choke is pretty simple. When I hold his lapel this way, I hold the other lapel this way, he's going to bring both of his, he's going to open up quick, and I lose the grip for the choke. side control. So I'm gonna show you. Lay down. Okay, guys, side control. You have to pass someone's guard, and you have this person, your hand under the arm, the other hand under the head, your knee close the hips, and your chest to chest, controlling the opponent right here on the floor. Okay, that's just that. Any guys understand? Any question? No? So let me show another angle. Right here, my knee close the hips, hand under the head, another hand on the arm, pass the guard, chest to chest, controlling the opponent. This way. Great position. Now, what I want you guys to try to do is just trying to escape. I just want to show how efficient this technique is. Okay? So just try to see if you guys can move. So it's kind of hard. If you don't know what to do, it's kind of hard to escape. All that person has to do, keep the position. Keep the position. Keep your knee, don't change. Keep your hips down. Keep your hips down. Keep them. Great. Great. That's it, guys. Good job. That's it. Let's see now, escape from side control. Really, I need your help again. This time, she has me, let's show this way, on the side control. I want to keep her head low. I'm going to use this elbow under her body. I'm going to move my hips away from her a little bit, and I'm going to put my elbow under her body, and I'm going to move, make sure it's moved this side. I'm going to put this hand right here on her hips. Okay, let's move back this way again. So after doing that, I'm going to move my hips a little more to the side. Put this foot on the floor, away from my body. Move my hips away. Now I'm going to connect my knee to my elbow that's under her body. Right here. I'm going to connect those. Okay, so right here, I'm going to do now, I'm going to connect. And then I'm going to get closer to her. And now I'm going to use my knee to push my head away from her. After that, I'm putting her in the guard one more time. Okay? Let's go see that at a different angle. From here, I have her side control. I move my hips, the elbow inside. Again, move my hips one more time. Connect my elbow with my knee. She's on her knees. Now they're trying to defend. And I move my head away from her, putting her on the guard. Okay, let's see if you can do this now, guys. Same partners. Put your hand, elbow inside. Move your hips away. Meet your knee together with your hips. Get closer. Push your head away, put it in the guard. Great, that's it. Let's do one more time, guys. One more time. Same position, guys are. Very nice, keep them in. Connect your elbow with your knee, push them away. Put them in the guard. Lock in the guard. Great. Good job, guys. Let's go talk now about some consideration about the back position. Hudson, I need your help right here. Facing the camera, sitting down on the floor, stretch your legs. So whenever you're going to choke someone from the back, your hooks in, one arm over the shoulder, another arm under the shoulder. You can hold this way, or you can hold this way. This is not a good grip. It's easy for you to, if you're sweaty, to lose the grip. So, be this way or this way. So, keep your feet trying to spread his legs, not closer, but open his legs, and stay right here with you. So now that you guys learned that, I would like to see Keaton. He's going to demonstrate how to do that. You're just going to control me from the back. Put your hooks in. One hand over the shoulder, one hand under my shoulder, this arm. And whenever I move somewhere, you're gonna move with me like a backpack. Doesn't matter where I go, you're gonna have control over me. And that's pretty much the back control. Let's find a partner and let's try to do this control. Okay? You two, you two, you two. Over, under, hooks, spread the legs of the opponent. The opponent try to move to one side or the side, make sure you guys have good control. Great. Follow the opponent. Great. Try to move vertically under a bit. Good. That's great, guys. That's it. Very nice. That's the back control. Let's see now one of the submissions we can do, the rear naked choke from the back. So keep it if you will. I would like to have you in back control position. Okay. One hand under, another hand over. Now, this time what you're going to do, you're going to hold my shoulder with this hand, bringing your elbow all the way here. Bring your head close to my body as possible, this side. Now, put your other elbow over this shoulder and grab your biceps. Don't ever extend your arm this way. Keep your arm that way. Now you're going to move this hand behind my head. And to finish the choke, you're going to bring both of your elbows together, trying to connect them and push my head forward. And bring your head toward me. And that's the choke. Okay, now let's change a little bit the angle. This way. One more time. Control. Good. Bring your head close to me, to my head. Good. Bring your elbows together and choke. Okay, guys? Okay, let's get up and let's try to do that again. Okay? And if you feel uncomfortable while you're practicing that, tap out. It's always important to teach the children how to tap out, to give them confidence in doing all the drills without fear of trying them. Okay, guys, go ahead. Choke from the back. Keep your control. Bring your elbows together. Okay? Guys, good. Let's switch. Same position, same position, switch. Let's see if the other partner understood what we should do as well. Good. Good. Now, put your arm over the shoulder. Don't extend your arm. Don't extend. Okay, good. Very good. Another choke from the back control. One arm over the shoulder, another arm under. I have my grip. This arm that's over, I use the thumb. I use the hand actually that's under to open the lapel. And the other hand, I put my thumb deep in the collar. The hand that's under the arm now is going to the other lapel. I pull this lapel down at the same time that I pull the other lapel to the other side. So I do that both together, keeping my body close to the body of the opponent, like that. And the tap is really quick. So I would like to see if both of you can do that. You're gonna do one hook. Okay? Same angle. Back control. Great. One hand over and hand under. Open the lapel, put your thumb. One lapel down, other one to the side. Great. Let's now change the angle a little bit. Face that way, no, that way. Okay, one more time. Over, under. With your fingers deeper. Hold, down, and to the side. So again, this hand, go ahead and grab the position. This hand is pulling the lapel down, and this hand is pulling the lapel to this side at the same time. And whenever the person here is feeling uncomfortable, should always tap out. So, and the partner will stop in the training. It's always safe. Let's talk now about self-defense move from Brazilian Jiu-Jitsu. When someone grabs you from behind like that, holding your neck. Okay, the person to defend is gonna use both hands against my arm to hold it down, pulling down, to breathe a little bit. After doing that, this person that's defending, she'll move her hips down a little bit and move herself a little lower enough to throw me over her. Like that. When I fall, she's gonna still be holding my arm and I'll slap that. So you can hold her. You hold her both arms, with both hands on her arm. Okay, move yourself a little lower and move your head forward and just take her to fall. And that's it. Another self-defense from Brazilian Jiu-Jitsu, very good to teach kids and useful, is when someone grabs you from behind and they're dragging you that way. So you hold the same way to breathe, catch their feet, their leg with one leg, turn your body to the side, and just move your head down this way. Keep holding the arms. In the future, eventually you're going to learn what to do from here. Hold, push, catch the leg. Now turn your body to the side. And push, move your body down. That's it. Very good. It's great. Another good self-defense move to show to children in this level of the white belt is when someone grabs you from behind trying to carry you somewhere. So I like to have a kitten holding me to show you how that happens. So if someone holds you here under your arms and try to drag you or carry you something, you have to make sure you make your body very heavy. How? Our head is the heaviest part of our body. So I jump like a monkey in the floor, dropping myself very hard. At this point, I'm very heavy and hard for people to carry me this way. I drag my hands on the floor, hold the heels like that, and just pull up. And the person on the floor is falling, slaps the mat like we saw previously in this DVD. Okay? Make sure you slap the mat. Great. Hold the heels. Move the leg out. Slap the mat. Great. That's perfect, guys. Very nice. Very nice.